Angela, tell us what you did, what sport, how long, where at, tell us your sports world.
A little bit of sports world. Background, three-time national level athlete for Canada, participated 20 years ago in the Olympics, but those that have met me and know my story, I was injured 6 weeks going into the games. I separated a whole bunch of ribs catching a crab, for those that know a little bit about rowing and crew, and that got me onto the journey of the biggest sport that was a big part of my life, which was cycling. So I participated right now, if you're a huge cyclist and you're watching Giro de Rosa, I've actually raced the course. So I spent 12 years as a professional cyclist on the UCI. Recently, a year and a half ago, broke the Canadian elite women's record as a master cyclist, but as an elite, for the 1 hour indoors.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go.
How do you stay super disciplined, ultra healthy, consistently, in your life to be able to make the biggest impact?
Gosh, that's a big question. I feel like that's a question for my mom. Where is she? Can I dial a number?
No.
No, I can't do that here? Okay. You know what? I think it comes with how you're raised and the community that you surround yourself with. Like, you look around here. So I'm going to definitely say for myself, it was personality, but that's given by the environment that you're given an opportunity and a chance, and the coaches and the teachers that you have. So that's definitely a big part for me of where I've become where I am today.
What are you investing in now? And what business holdings do you focus your energy on?
I got two. So I am a tech founder. Very proud to be a tech founder of the first open bank in North America, which we announced at Money 2020 and FinTech Meetup just in the last few months. So that's definitely where I've been putting a lot of investment. But also on the personal side, from a branding perspective, just launched a donor advised fund and been doing a lot to donate to kids. So that 1 hour world record that I did actually raised hundreds of thousands of dollars to give back to kids and youth sport and community programs across North America, which we did. And now I'm going to continue that with a power hour, which is going to be a Guinness record, moving the world and people, thanks to great partners like Technogym in Vegas next year, right before the International Health and Recreation. And that is all going to be about, again, youth and community sports initiatives and donating back to community projects.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What visualization, affirmation, or goal-setting rituals and strategies have you used to be the top 1% performer?
There's a few, but you know what? For me, it's been obviously listening and learning. I think listening's been the biggest for me from a young age to like where I'm at now. But silencing the noise. That's the number one thing I say to so many people is, number one, find out what your why is earlier on and really, really start to define who you are and where you can take that message. I define by purpose and passion and taking that into the core. And for me, it's affirmations in and around. And I'm a visualist, so I always learn by actually application. So hence why I think sports became a natural thing for me, because it was like, we fail more than we succeed. I think we can say that. Most likely, you don't get to the podium. You have to work really hard to get there. Same thing in business. So for me, I have sticky notes everywhere, like sticky note affirmations, confirmations for me to drive myself better and to share that, moving that forward, even with youth and my family and my friends.
Nice. What is the $1 million lesson you learned from being a pro athlete that you plan to take and support others in growing and learning?
Just like I just said, know your why and silence the noise. If you can find purpose, like every single day, I always say oftentimes when I'm on panels, did you wake up this morning with the intent of who you are and believing in yourself? And do you have a purpose of why you're here? If you understand that, that's my number one affirmation. If I could teach myself that back in the past, where I'm at now, I think the road would have been a little bit easier, that's for sure.
Last question. If somebody wants to be a 0.1% in their field and they want to outcompete everybody else around them, run circles, what advice would you give?
I think it would be cycle circles in my world. But all that being said, honestly, know who you are and your why, and don't let anybody knock you down or take you. I think at the end of the day, there's so much awesome out there in the world, but at the strive, if you know who you are and you believe in yourself and what you're here to do, you will stand up for that, and the right people are going to surround you, and the wrong people are not going to be there, which is perfect. Like that's what I believe.
We have 17 more seconds. What's one thing that you don't have that you need to get to the next level?
Oh gosh, 17 seconds. What I don't, you know what? I need all the more community that's out there that believes in driving purpose. And I think you said it earlier, a lot more love. And I think this world needs it. So that's what we're here to do.
Awesome. Thank you.
Share it.
Give a round of applause, guys. So I'd love to throw one thing out there. If you guys know a pro athlete that would love to speak, would love to be on a panel, give more added value, this will be part of the Athlete Office Club video series that we put on the website. And we want to build this so that we can impact more people's lives, give more people advice and ideas on how they can become the best in business and best within their personal life. If you guys have time, meet these guys. They're amazing. But we'd love to get referrals. If you guys ever know anybody that would be really good, whether in New York, Florida, or any of the other states that we're doing stuff in. So thank you guys very much. Have an amazing day. Appreciate you guys.
Sweet.